I love to film everything in my favorite memories. Hi, folks. Good morning, everybody. Well, I'm going to talk about to you the New York World's Fair. I remember going. It was in 1964 and 1965. I was only there for 2 years. It was in New York. And I'm going to talk to you about both World's Fairs. We're going to do 1965 first. I'm going to show you what kind of food they actually had at the New York World's Fair. I was a very little girl when we went, and I remember like it was yesterday. Kinds of food they had. Fried chicken was one of those things I remember they had. Milkshakes was something else. When you get really thirsty on a hot summer day, you go grab yourself a delicious chocolate strawberry vanilla milkshake. Japanese tempura was another thing I do remember them having. Belgian waffles was a different thing. They had that. Oh, it was a fantastic. They made the best Belgian waffles you can imagine. Oh, look how beautiful that is, folks. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, I'm going to show you what the World's Fair looked like. There are many pavilions. It was more of an educate. This fountain, I always had a very strong feeling towards. It's called the Airshow Fountain. It's a very beautiful, beautiful fountain. But right now, if they had that fountain going, it would be solid ice. It's 10 degrees out. All right, back to the fried chicken. It was an experience that I never forgot. I mean, I went with my family. And, oh yes, and I'm going to tell you the different things that the World's Fair had. Here we go. Here we go. They had many, many pavilions, and I'm going to tell you about them in a minute. They had Ford Pavilion, they had Chrysler Pavilion, they had the Fountain of Youth, which was really near the Johnson Rocks Pavilion, and all kinds of wonderful, interesting. It was more educational than anything else. Here we go. Many different fountains I had, but the Astro Fountain was one of them I had a strong feeling towards. It was such a cute fountain, you know. Here we go. And some of fountains might still be there. I'm not even sure anymore. You know what replaced it. I believe it's. I think it's a baseball stadium now. All right, here we go. Let me see. I want to see. There's several ironic and beautiful fountains, like I just said. It's really teaching about technology. Let me tell you something. I remember one of the pavilions I went into with my family. We was out in the first row, and a puppet asked me to go on the stage. Now, you'd think now I would go up there in a second, but back then I was a shy little girl, terrified of this puppet that looked like a duck. I remember like it was yesterday. I said, someday I'm going to get even with that puppet or the man who was behind the puppet. Okay, the West Coast Pavilion featured cheese, milk, and other dairy products. Many different kinds of pavilions were there. It was really a wonderful experience to go to the United Nations. Walk about global initiatives. Let me find out what else is it. Oh, wonderful one. Kodak showcased the latest photography equipment and technology. IBM, General Electric, Ford, Coca-Cola, different kinds of Coca-Cola products and flavors. The Chrysler showcased different kinds of cars and technology. AT&T, many, many educational things. United Kingdom highlighted British industry, culture, innovation. Wow, all over the world. Italy, Italian art, architecture, and cuisine. Oh, like spaghetti and meatballs. German, like German bratwurst. Delicious and yummy. France, French art and fashion and cuisine. Oh, but their onion soup was fantastic. Belgium, Belgian waffles, like I showed you before. Their chocolates and their beer. Oh, my goodness. But it was a lot of fun going to New York World's Fair. Really a lot of fun. I don't know why we don't have it anymore. It's a good question. Yeah, it's funny. If their fountains were still working today, it would probably be solid ice. I'm telling you, the temperature's so cold right now, it isn't funny. It had over 80 pavilions from all around the globe. Isn't that something? It teaches you, it's an educational thing to do to go to the New York World's Fair. It teaches you all about technology. I wonder what a World's Fair will be like today. It's a shame I haven't seen any for a while. Here we go. Yeah, people came from all over the world to go just to see the New York World's Fair. Isn't that something? And we weren't far from it. The milkshakes were thick and creamy and flavorful. Oh, yummy. Their fried chicken was crispy, juicy, and finger-looking good. They had hot dogs, they had German bratwurst, and was served with sauerkraut and potatoes. Japanese tempura is introduced by many Americans as slightly battered fried seafood and delicious, yummy vegetables. So here we have from Deborah Wade's Home Country Kitchen, the New York World's Fair, 1965. Have a great day.